Born in Amsterdam with the full name of Edward Ludwig van Halen, Eddie came to the United States when he was 7 years old. He taught himself how to play the piano at an early age and was so naturally gifted that he won first place in the Long Beach annual piano competition 3 times in a row. However, to his parents' horror, he did not care for classical music, and instead, he wanted to play rock and roll. So, his older brother Alex got a guitar and Eddie got a drum set, and they began to play with dreams of someday forming a band. But there was a problem. Well, Alex wasn't very good at guitar, and Eddie wasn't very good at the drums. So, the day Eddie came home and found Alex playing the song Wipeout on his drum kit and playing it better than he could, he told Alex he could have the drums, which left Eddie the guitar. But he excelled at the instrument much faster than the drums, and the brothers decided they were good after all. They just had the wrong instruments. By the time they reached the 4th grade, they had formed their own rock band. At first, Eddie was like any other guitar player, picking up stuff from records and other people, but it didn't take long for everyone to realize that his gifts were prodigious. And his gifts changed the world in 1978 with their first album, Van Halen. The two-handed finger-tapping technique that he used for the solo eruption was unlike anything anyone had ever heard before. The sheer speed and ferocity of the notes, the whammy bar antics, and the finger-tapping classical theme at the end all set the bar for future guitar players. It was a whole new style of playing, and it birthed an entire generation of long-haired dudes walking around wearing spandex and finger-tapping just about anything they could get their hands on. And Eddie just continued to get better. With every album came a new solo. On Van Halen 2, since everyone claimed that it was the distortion and an electric guitar that allowed him to tap and play like that, Eddie did his solo on a classical-style flamenco guitar with no distortion and no amp. And then the crazy guitar sound effects on Tora Tora on the 3rd album. Mean Streets, the opening track of their 4th album, begins with an amazing percussive and tapped harmonic sequence. Next, Diver Down has the solo piece Cathedral, where Eddie creates a keyboard or violin-type effect by swelling in each note with his right hand while tapping the notes with his left hand. All of this in the first 4 years of his career. But being the hottest guitarist around wasn't enough for Eddie, so he decided to go back to piano and began to work on his songwriting. And this gave the world the album 1984, with the most famous keyboard intro of all time on the song Jump. And the hits continued throughout the years. Eddie even used an electric drill to play guitar on the song Pound Cake. And there's the story of how he played the Beat It solo on Michael Jackson's Thriller album in 2 takes after only hearing it once. There is not enough time to go over all of Eddie Van Halen's accomplishments, but I can clearly tell you that, had Eddie never been born, rock music would sound drastically different. So, this song is going out to Eddie Ludwig Van Halen, who passed from this world and into the next on October 6th, 2020. He was one of the greatest guitar players to ever play, and one of the coolest people on planet Earth. We love you and miss you, Eddie, and we hope you found a better home amongst the stars. mess around.